What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm installing a fish finder on the JON boat. So I have the Garmin Striker Plus 9 SV. It has down imaging, side imaging, GPS, pretty awesome fish finder, and it is going on my 14-foot JON boat that I have been turning into a bass boat. So this is basically the last thing I have to do, and then this project is finished. I do want to add more lights on the top deck, but for the most part this is the last step and this JON boat is done. But I'm gonna go ahead, open this up, take out all the parts, see what we got. There is the screen. It has a 9-inch screen, pretty big fish finder, especially for this little boat. This little boat is gonna make the screen look so much bigger as well. So this is gonna go about right there. That's the plan for that. But let's open this up and see what else we got. We got the stand, a bunch of wires, the transducer. Alright, so there's the box. We'll get rid of that. And let's open this up. Alright, so there is everything in the box. We got the screen, a mount for the screen, transducer mount that goes on the back of the boat. We got instructions, some screws and knobs to screw this setup together. I don't know what that is. Have no clue. Gonna be honest, no clue. Wiring. Here we have a wire cover. Transducer mount. Don't know what that is. More wire and another mount for transducer. Here we have the transducer, which looks like that. And then we just have a little template here for the transom mount. So that is everything we got. Here are the instructions. I'm going to check those out, open up all these plastic bags, and then we will get started. Okay, so I opened a few things and I'm starting to see some stuff that goes together. Like this cord looks like it connects here. There we go. Will go inside there. And then you can thread that on. We're getting somewhere. We're figuring this out. I'm probably gonna have to undo that because I'm not ready for that step yet, but right now I'm just kind of putting things together that I see that go together to make it less confusing. Alright, so now we have that. I'm guessing this is like a positive and negative type thing. I guess both of those run to the back of here somehow. And then we have one more here. This must be the power cord. So this will run to the battery. And it actually shows little knobs on each of the plugins. So I'm guessing each plugin has its own knob. And it does. So that's how I'm going to tell which plugin goes where on the back. There are 3 plugins, which are right there. There is the power cord, and then this is the transducer wire. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the transducer. So this transducer has a trolling motor mount, which is where I'm going to mount it on my boat. So it will be mounted right on the bottom of the trolling motor. So I just need to connect this to the transducer and it will go on just like that. And I got 7 screws here to screw that on. Alright, welcome to the trolling motor. So this end needs to go towards the blades. Just like so. That's cutting it very close. I'm assuming that blade right here shouldn't affect the sonar shooting down. I hope it doesn't. So I got the transducer attached to the motor. Now I just need to run all these cords up the line and attach it with zip ties. So before I continue zip tying this wire up the trolling motor, I want to flip it over and make sure that the wire is not going to be in the way. So I got the trolling motor the farthest it can spin. So I'm going to go ahead and zip tie it right up here now, and it should be fine. So I'm going to be running the cord straight up to the side, and then it's going to follow this cord down to the foot pedal, and then the cord will drop down into the deck. So this is where I want to attach the fish finder, right here in the front. I went ahead and attached the base just so I can get an idea of what I want to do. But right here, there's a few things I have to look out for. Number one is this nav light. The nav light is right behind the fish finder, and that might get in the way. Number two is this cord right here to the trolling motor. Once I flip up the trolling motor, this cord will move right past the fish finder. And the third thing I have to look out for is this hatch. I want to be able to clear the hatch no matter how the fish finder is tilted. So I gotta put it in the right spot where it won't affect anything else. Okay, so I just picked up the trolling motor, and that cord will not affect the fish finder at all. So that spot right there is a pretty good spot. Okay, so now I know where I'm gonna mount the fish finder. But I got the transducer mounted to the trolling motor. I got the wires ran all the way up. It follows this cord down. So what I'm going to need to do now is drill a hole down in here and run all the extra cables down the hole, and then it will have to connect to these cables here, and this will connect to the back of the fish finder. But what I was thinking was, since I have all this extra cord here, if I drilled a hole going this way, I could store all of this extra cord up here in the front. So there's a bench on this JON boat. It ends right about here. So all of this is a bench, and there's about 3 inches under there of just open space. So what I plan to do is drill the hole this way, push the cord through there. I will cap it off with this, and then all the cords will sit right there. And on the bottom of the base for the fish finder, I saw that it has a cutout right there. So I'm going to drill a hole right here in the deck, not the base, but the deck, and then I will push all those wires through the hole, and those wires will come right out here and straight to the back of the fish finder. But there's one more thing I needed to do, and that is the power cord. So this power cord is not very long at all. It's probably like 6 feet. So this cord will go down that hole as well, and I will probably run it down the side rib right here. So I have a battery right here, but my thing is I don't think it will reach right there. I may use this battery here. I may just throw that battery up here somewhere in the front, up in there, and the fish finder will have its own battery. I may just have to do that. But I don't know, I'll get to that when I get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and drill some holes in the deck, mount the base to the deck, and then I guess we'll go from there. First thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and mount this.
I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me. When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down the ride, you weren't down the ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, can't get cold feet. Took an L, should've put it in all free. Lord, forgive me for my sins, don't know of me. Scary thoughts, I got scary thoughts. Lost control, now I'm taking charge. Breaking bills, friends breaking off. You could be the youngest, I'm the dawn. Kiss the ring now.
Okay, so I got all of this done inside here. I got a wire going through there. There's a 1-inch hole I had to drill out to fit the other end of the wire. But I got that cap on, and that wire goes all the way through, goes through that 2x4, and there's a big bundle of wire sitting right under here, which I still need to get to run up here. But I still need to worry about the power wire, because that's gonna go there and then come shoot out this way. So I'm gonna move the deck back once again. All right, so this power cable is gonna go through the side here and then up through the hole. I'm gonna have to drill another hole right here on the side. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I got the 3 wires that I need coming up through the deck, and like I said, all of the wiring will sit right under there, and that will never be seen. So we got that done. We got the power wire going this way, so I need to wire that. For now, I'm just gonna drop it right there, and now we can push the deck back once and for all. All right, so now we just need to screw down the base, connect the fish finder, and then run positive and negative wires to a battery, and then our fish finder is officially installed. This was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Took a lot less time than I thought it would. All right, that's not gonna go anywhere. So we got the base screwed down to the deck. There is the fish finder installed, the base installed, all of the transducer wires and the transducer. We can, you know what? I was gonna pull that off right now, but I'm going to wire up the battery first, and then we will peel that off whenever we're finished. So I was too impatient to let this battery charge, so I grabbed my kayak battery. So let's see if this thing turns on. Aha, there we go. All right, we got power, it works. Let's see. Well, I still need to set it all up, but I will do that. In United States, English, store demonstration off. Shallow water alarm, yes. I'll be in some shallow waters. Oh, that's it. That's all I had to do to set it up. That was easy. Alright, so it's all set up, but it's not done yet. I still need to, I may just use this battery. I mean, small, lightweight. I can go probably like 4 days fishing all day long on kayak with my other fish finder. So I mean, it should be able to power up this one pretty easily. So I decided I'm going to be using this battery. This was my kayak battery, but it is now going to be my JON boat battery. If this battery can't make my fish finder last all day long, then I'll probably move up to the big one. So I'm going to go ahead and add these quick connects to these wires. These fit on this battery. Going to solder these on real quick, and then we can move on. I got the quick connects connected, and now I want to find a spot for this battery. So I would like to be able to have a way to stick it like right there in the corner, and that way it's not really affecting anything. It's not in the way. I can open this hatch and you can barely see the battery. So I did some thinking, and at first I was going to build some type of wooden contraption like a box and stick this battery in that corner. But then I was thinking I could use a Velcro strap. Okay, so this Rapid strap fits perfectly around the battery, and it even has a little eyelet to hang it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably throw a screw, a self-tapping screw up in there, and that will hold it like that. But also on the bottom and on the back of the strap is Velcro. So what I'm going to do is, I have a piece of Velcro here that will stick to that. So I'm going to stick this in the corner like that. So that will be there. Then I'll have a screw there, and that will perfectly hold this battery up against the wall, and it shouldn't go anywhere. I'm kind of relying on this Velcro, but that is my plan. Okay, so now we have this battery Velcro to the side of the bench. How good is that gonna hold? Honestly, I have no idea. Just gotta test it out and see. But for now, I'm sticking with it. So now I just need to plug in these cables. I got the battery back into a pouch here. The cables are connected. I got the rest of the cables going back up and to the side here where they come from. So there's no wires hanging down. But let's turn this on, see if we have power. We do. I just charged that battery last night, so it's full. So that's basically it. That is the install of the fish finder. And as you see, it is working. It's already trying to shoot a signal down the concrete, which is not gonna work. But it is time to take off the plastic. And there she is. It's done. Alright, so there was my install of my Garmin Striker Plus 9 SV. I was really worried about all the wires I was adding to the boat, but as you can see, they're all still hidden. I did a good job of hiding the wires, but here is the fish finder. It looks really good. I'm so happy with it. It's showing a weird screen because it's shooting a sonar down the driveway. But I'm gonna take this to the water very soon, test it out. Test out the entire boat. But that was the fish finder install, and the last thing I needed to do to this boat. The boat is done. Like I said, I want to add some more lights to it. Just some lights up here that shine down on the deck for night fishing, but I will do that later on. I'm not too worried about it right now. It's crazy to say, I've been working on this boat for the past few months now, and it's officially done. But there's still gonna be some more videos coming soon on the JON boat. I still wanna make a video about all of the costs, how much it cost me to make this JON boat, and I also wanna do a time lapse of the entire build. So, subscribe for those videos coming soon, but I hope you all enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.